fall 2013, monster Typhoon Haiyan forms in the western Pacific and heads towards land.
It was the strongest landfalling tropical cyclone on record, with winds of 195 miles per hour. It was an absolute beast of a storm.
On November 8th, Haiyan brutally strikes the small island of Samar in the Philippines. It is the 25th typhoon to hit the islands that year.
The Philippines stick out right in the middle of the water. They're literally the leading edge of a lot of these storms. They're the first places that these storms hit when they move from the east to the west.
A big part of what drove Haiyan was the depth of the warm water. Warm water fuels hurricanes, but when there's great depth to the warm water, then there's a limitless supply of energy for storms like this. And that was exactly what was occurring when Haiyan came on shore.
Nick Jensis, a relief worker with the Plan organization, is on the islands to help those affected by previous storms. Caught in monster Typhoon Haiyan, he has taken shelter with his co-workers.
By the looks of it, it looks like someone built houses in the middle of the ocean.
Look at the force of that water. It's not just flooding, it's not just water coming up. It is the ocean being pushed ashore by the fierce winds of the hurricane.
Houses in the distance are buried underneath the water. The structure, sitting only yards from Jensis, is directly in the path of the next surge.
What you're going to see here is the water come back in again with greater force, higher depth of the water above ground. And this is a really life-threatening situation, not just for the people who are out in the structures that are being completely wiped away, but for the person taking this video as well.
This video in particular is a really dramatic example of how the surge can be so sudden. It can seem like it's not so bad, and then suddenly there's this wall of water which has got unbelievable force. If you're exposed in that situation, you're not going to live. You just won't. That's the value of a video like this. It's proof that this stuff happens. We can say, here, look at this. Look at what happened here.
Nick Jensis and his co-workers managed to ride out the monster typhoon. But across the Philippines, Haiyan took the lives of more than 5,000 people.